moment. And again,
that's him. No, he posted that joint on the gram. Oh, Skilla baby, that's where you messed up at, gang.
Skilla baby was spotted and followed by DWBI Millie.
Oh.
The day after the shooting, Stax would leave a blood emoji on Millie's page, and a ton of comments would accuse Millie of shooting Skilla baby. We're gonna be speaking on Skilla baby being shot in Detroit, crashing in Skilla, and the beef that may have been behind it.
Almost got up out of here.
May 22nd, 2025. It was 7 p.m. when police responded to a call for shots fired on 8 Mile in Centralia. A 911 caller had reported a shooting followed by a crashed vehicle.
Yeah, Skilla baby.
Arriving on scene, officers would locate a black SUV crashed into the front of a building. Nobody would be found inside the building or the vehicle. Further investigation revealed the gunshot victim was taken to the hospital by a witness who saw firsthand.
Okay, you thorough.
The victim, identified as 26-year-old Trevon Gardner, is more commonly known as the Detroit rapper Skilla baby. Police learned a vehicle had pulled up alongside Skilla while traveling down 8 Mile, the same road made famous by Detroit legend Eminem. The rear passenger window of a dark-colored sedan began to roll down as over 20 shots were fired. Skilla baby would be grazed in the head, grazed in the back, and shot in the hand, then lose control of his vehicle and crash into the building. Luckily, the shooters weren't dedicated enough to get out and finish Skilla baby while his vehicle was disabled.
Bro, you want to know something, bro? I don't know, like, if it's me, bro. Like, every time we go into the future more and more, it's like niggas are getting more invincible. Like, you can't tell me niggas be surviving so many shots now. Like, back in the day, bro, you shoot a nigga one time, it was a good chance he was gonna go right there. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays in 2025, niggas surviving 12, 13, 17, 20 shots sometimes. Like, what are they putting in these niggas' food to make them more invincible like this? I swear. Like, I don't know, bro.
Suspects were able to get away from the scene, and police still haven't figured out exactly why Skilla baby was targeted.
It's like
videos from bystanders would begin to make their way to social media.
Ain't never heard no switching person a day in my life. They had to switch it?
Skilla baby was in stable condition and recovering in the hospital. Just 48 hours after being shot, Skilla could be seen rocking an arm sling and rocking the mic as he was on stage.
That's his joint, though.
42 Doug.
That's his bip, though. You can't catch.
The 26-year-old will show everyone whoever did what wasn't stopping anything.
Yeah, that's Skilla's bip, because even in the music video a couple years ago when he got shot, he had that joint in the music video still shooting it like this. So he's like, okay, this part 2, I gotta bring this joint back out, the little arm sling. They know that's me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Skilla baby, shout out Skilla baby. He not letting nothing slow him down. Being a rapper is a dangerous job, though. Niggas,
And if truth be told, Skilla baby wasn't a stranger to violence.
Yes.
For those familiar with Detroit rap beef, Skilla baby has had a long history with a rival rapper by the name of GMO Stax. GMO, allegedly being short for gang members only. Stax was also from the West Side and fell under an alliance made up of multiple cliques known as DWBI, short for Don't Worry About It. Back in 2022, a video would leak from a recording studio of Skilla baby facing 5 men, one of them being GMO Stax. The two briefly became physical before the video came to an end. Stax would later go live showing not 1, but 2 chains belonging to Skilla baby, including a memorial piece.
GMO, worry about it, don't worry about it. Any nigga ain't none of that. Nigga, yeah, shout out my SB niggas too.
I'll say this. They did snatch that nigga chain up off his neck. I ain't gonna lie. But I gotta give salute to Skilla baby because he stood tall. It's 5 niggas against 1. You can't sit here and tell me that most niggas wasn't going back down and bitch up like, all right, bro, I'm not even on that. Skilla baby was still there talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that the repercussions could have been way worse. You know what I'm saying? It could have been more than a chain snatch. He could have lost his life that night. Anything. He still stood tall, so. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. Not no dicky and shit, though. We're at, like.
All our DNA cast is straight to death.
Oh, shit. That nigga shit, buddy.
Skilla sitting to play with them tweakers.
He say y'all some little
Hey,
niggas.
still sitting to play with them
He say y'all
tweakers.
some little niggas. Look at these little niggas.
Stax would shout out GMO, don't worry about it, and continue.
Oh no, that's his
this
joint right there. That's what I was talking about. Right there. That joint. He had the little what's that joint called? A little shit. Is that shit bag? I don't know. Whatever that is.
Wow.
Yeah, shit bag.
Skilla Baby had been shot leading up to the robbery.
That
As
joint.
could be seen on the surveillance camera, even when outnumbered, Skilla Baby wasn't backing down. Off-camera shots were fired, and Skilla would be shot in his side, a wound he later showed while doing the cooking show with Ari Fletcher.
You ever been stabbed before?
Ooh, no.
No?
I got shot though.
For real, where?
On my side. Is it the grave?
Let me see.
Went through. All the way through clean? Yeah.
Now, a rapper getting his chain snatched is the equivalent of an athlete being injured. It can be career-ending. But Skilla didn't shy away from speaking on the incident and letting it be known he stands on business. That and the fact he had been shot to be robbed, the incident would have no effect on his career, especially when he left it in the streets and never went into detail on actually being shot.
I was watching the Leave It in the Streets video, and you had your whole side bandaged up. What was that?
I got shot.
Yeah, but like that recently? I didn't. Have you talked about that in an interview or anything?
No, not for real.
What happened?
I got shot.
Skilla Baby smart because he know how his career going. He know he taking off with this shit. He know he big as hell. So most niggas will get tricked out of their position trying to beef with niggas that's smaller than them. You get what I'm saying? Because you got to think, the niggas that's smaller than you, it's like when they say a nigga won't hate on you that ain't doing better than you. You know what I'm saying? So them smaller rappers trying to take his chain, flex it on the grand, that's what we did at Skilla Baby. They gaining clout and attention off this shit. All he know is that if he gives that shit attention and keep going back and forth with them or try to slide on them and smoke them or take their chain, bro, that's only going to diminish his career. You know what I'm saying? He only could lose shit from that. What can he gain? You feel me? So he's smart for that, I ain't gonna lie.
If anything, he showed he was with the shit and had the right mentality to keep it moving. But Skilla would seemingly go off the tracks as pride began to come into play. Now, Skilla clearly landed a no-jumper interview with the chain snatching incident being the highlight of the interview.
Of course.
Sometime after,
Adam 22 gotta get them clicks, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know that's gonna be the highlight. That's gonna be the topic of it.
dropped with Skilla swinging first.
Come on, gang.
GMO Stax was present, and someone can be heard yelling GMO as the fight continued. Skilla Baby would hold his own, swinging for heads, and surprisingly has a few fight videos where it appears he actually has hands. Another brawl video would be released of Stax appearing to be tossed around while someone can be heard asking where's the pole.
Oh,
Skilla Baby
nah,
posted
bro.
a
Come
screenshot of Stax
on. I hate niggas like that. Just fight. Just rumble. Just rumble. I hate niggas like that. That's why I don't like niggas in 2025, bro. Because no niggas want to throw hands no more. Just get it in. Like, what happened to being a real man where we could just fight, rumble, you know what I mean? Whether you win, lose, or draw, you get up, you shake the nigga hand. All right, bro. Good squabble, you know what I mean? Going about today. Niggas always gotta resort to the switches now, bro. Fuck out my face. Oh my gosh,
His
bro.
not so proudest moment, and again,
That's him? No, he posted that joint on the gram. Oh, Skilla Baby, that's where you messed up at, gang. That's where you messed up. I'm gonna tell you why they popped your ass and they try to head tap you. Bro, if you post a nigga getting his ass beat on social media, and it's one thing for him to get beat up in private and only he know about it and the niggas around. But to post the fight video on social media, niggas feel a different type of embarrassment. They coming to take your head off, I swear to God. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know you did that. I didn't know you did that, gang. Oh, you was asking for that, bro. I'm not gonna cop. You was asking for that. I didn't know. No.
And the beef between the two was continued a year after Skilla was robbed.
Damn.
2 years after Skilla's no jumper interview, Stax would land his own, and of course, the robbery would be brought up. Not long after, a back and forth through Instagram story posts would lead to Skilla Baby dropping a bomb on Stax. Imagine knowing somebody about to drop a diss song and you can't even go to the studio to respond because you want house arrest for criminal sexual conduct. SMH, your little freaky ass belong in jail. Stax would reply alluding that Skilla was making things up and that Skilla ran to the police because he was scared. even going as far as saying the first thing police did when arresting him was turn on Skilla Baby. And that's why Skilla makes songs for females, because the streets don't feel it. But Stax never actually addressed why he got arrested. Skilla would fire back saying, imagine being on Instagram posting angry paragraphs about a person while he on a plane sneak dissing you to this white lady in first class drinking mocktails. Stax would respond with, imagine having to move out of town because you can't move around your city without her pushing up on you.
Nigga, I mean, you're famous. Why would I stay in town? Nigga, do you want me to die? Like, well, obviously you want him to die, but nigga, you think he's that dumb enough to stay in a city that niggas know they're gonna do shit like this? He went back to Detroit and got head tapped. You know what I'm saying? Why would he move there in the first place? Nigga, that's common sense, nigga. Like, what?
Stax was making it clear anywhere he found out Skilla was at, he was coming for him.
All that is propaganda. Yo, bro, move back to the hood. You scared to be in the hood, gang. You scared to be in the hood because niggas gonna push up on you. No, I'm just smart. What the fuck? What happened to using your brain? You know what I'm saying?
Already made their way through the internet. Stax was involved in Skilla being shot and robbed because of the surveillance video, and also because Stax posted the chains after. But he wasn't done. Skilla is clearly the bigger artist, and as long as Stax can attach his name to Skilla's, he was going to ride the clout. Well, Skilla would drop a bomb, simply saying, alright, let me end this, while posting Stax's full name along with his arrest for criminal sexual conduct. Now, 22-year-old Damari Carter, aka GMO Stax, was arrested in October of 2024 on 2 counts of criminal sexual conduct, one being a misdemeanor and one being a felony. Then in February of 2025, he'd be hit with 3 more charges. GMO Stax was now being called GMO Diddy on Reddit, and while nobody knows the details of the case, it sounds like some freaky shit. But let's not get it twisted. Skilla has songs for the women, but he'd also drop his nuts on tracks and get the dissing. Only 3 months ago, Skilla would drop Freaky Pit, dissing the dog shit out of GMO Stax. Now, according to the Wayne County jail site, Stax was arrested on those freaky ass charges and had been released on a $100,000 bond. But on Wednesday, May 28th, an Instagram blog by the name of Detroit Hits would state GMO Stax and DWBI Baby Press were arrested while showing a video of the arrest taking place. DWBI Millie, who goes by the name Millie Rock on Instagram, would post Stax to his story saying, "You never listen to me," with a sad face and a broken heart. Now initially, the Detroit Hits blog would allege Skilla Baby was attending the prom send-off of Bryce Underwood.
The guest that we have is Bryce J. Underwood. How you doing today, Bryce?
Good.
I just want to really introduce you guys to a young man, a very young man, that's actually going to be something special. What team will you be playing with this year?
I'm going to bring my talent to the Michigan Wolverines.
I'm Bryce Underwood, future quarterback at University of Michigan.
What was this?
Yeah.
Bryce went to Belleville High, roughly 30 minutes away from downtown Detroit. According to Detroit Hits, Skilla Baby was spotted and followed by DWBI Millie. The day after the shooting, Stax would leave a blood emoji on Millie's page, and a ton of comments would accuse Millie of shooting Skilla Baby. But with the arrest of GMO Stax, it would appear Stax may be the one that's about to be charged with attempting to kill the rapper. If that's the case, then there's the motive. A long back and forth history of dissing and violence that stemmed from the robbery of his chains and the continued beef as one career blew up while the other clung on, trying to keep from fading. We'll just have to wait and see how this case plays out.
I told you.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, Skilla Baby is blessed, and a lot of people were talking about the prayer that he posted on his Instagram, and come to find out, it's just the type of guy that he is. It's not like he's out there being a savage and then one day decided to pray, and then the next day he survived an insane shooting. They actually say He's a good kid. He has a lot of love for Detroit, and he does a lot of things for his city, even though he's beefed with the police and they shut his shows down, whatever. But when you have somebody like this who's clearly clout chasing, trying to ride the wave, and trying to make himself a part of anything you do in Detroit, that's why they say the best thing to do is move away from your hometown, because everyone's gonna try to attach themselves to you, and it's always gonna be negative. It's always gonna weigh you down. We don't know if GMO Stax did this. From my understanding, I thought he was actually incarcerated, but apparently he made a bond and then just got arrested. I don't know how that works. From what I was looking at, it said he had a bond, but either way it go, now a video drops of him actually getting arrested, and I guess we just have to go on that. But if he actually gets charged with the shooting, he gotta be one of the dumbest motherfuckers after this long ass history of them beefing.
All on the internet.
This piece of evidence that ties you in, and it's literally like, oh yeah, well, now we know why you did it. It's clear cut. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but young dumb motherfuckers gonna do what they're gonna do, right?
I'm telling you, bro. All the niggas beefing on the internet, posts back and forth. Imagine a nigga acting like Diddy. Imagine a nigga sneak dissing. Imagine nigga move out of the city. All this back and forth on the internet. They got all, nigga, the police got all the evidence they need. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even gotta say shit. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gotta ask you to snitch, nigga. They already got everything. And then the fans gonna help them out, because you know the fans gonna put two and two together. Oh, he commented this under his picture right after the day it happened. And oh yeah, he went to the prom. And then cuz was also in the area of the prom. And then you're cooked, man. I'm not gonna lie, but Skilla baby, like I said, gang, you turned him up, because that fight video, I'm telling you, niggas will feel a different type of embarrassment. You know what I'm saying? It's bad, bro. You gotta think, all the hoes that this nigga was about to DM, that he was about to try to crack, that he went to school with, they seeing it. The nigga family, the nigga mama probably seen it. You know what I'm saying? He can't go around his homies without them knowing that he done just got beat the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, teachers done seen it. Nigga, everybody seen it. And then you gotta think niggas calling his phone. That make it worse. You sleep, a nigga calling your phone. Yo, bro, you good? Knowing you just got your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? The bitch is fake checking up on you. Oh, I seen that fight. Da-da-da. Are you okay? I'm so sad. Whole time she going back to her homegirl talking about that bitch ass nigga just got beat up, man. He might not ever talk shit to me again. Or you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's a different type of embarrassment to feel with that, bro. So niggas will crash out over that, gang. I'm be honest, bro. They will.
So it is what it is. He's got some freaky ass charges. I don't know what's up with that. You know, I haven't seen the paperwork on that. I don't know how you get hit with criminal freaky conduct by force or coercion. But we'll just have to wait and see how everything plays out. I'm glad genuinely that Skilla Baby is okay. I'm not that familiar with his music, but nobody wants to keep seeing people die.
Bro, they're getting invincible. I predict that, bro, by 2060, bro. You damn near gonna need a rocket launcher to take a nigga out. I'm gonna keep it a beam, bro. I don't know how when niggas growing thicker skin or something, or these bullets not piercing through, but it's like ever since rappers came in the game, like 50 Cent, and they was surviving shots and shit, niggas just been, it been hard to take a nigga out of this earth. I'm gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? You gotta hit them in the right spots at the right time, bro. I'm telling you, gang. It is what it is, though. Hey, good thing he did survive, man. This was the video of GMO Stax allegedly blicking that Skilla baby. You feel me? We gotta wait to see, my nigga. We don't know yet. Hey, but if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like, go ahead, drop a comment down below, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and we gonna catch y'all in the next one.